In this video, we're going to be talking about the best AppSumo Black Friday deals that are available right now. As you can see here, it will end on November 29th. So if you are watching this before November 29th, be sure to pick up at least $150 or so worth of stuff so that you can get an additional 10% discount as well, just for what's available on AppSumo. So in this video, we're going to talk about different WordPress plugins that are out there, AI writers that are out there, my favorite ones that are on AppSumo, video hosting, and even email copywriters and other types of pop-up information that you can put onto your website. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. So the first one that is probably one of my favorites out of all of them is Affiliate Table. It is a affiliate table plugin that you can build these tables very, very simply on the Affiliate Table website, and then just copy the shortcode to your website, and you can get some really good looking tables and comparison charts and versus charts and buttons and all of this fun stuff on your WordPress site. The deal right now is at $69. And they all come with 60-day money-back guarantees, so you can try for like 2 months. And if you don't like it, you can still return it and get your full money back. I'll be sure to leave a link down in the description for each one of the tools we will be talking about here today. But definitely number one on my list would probably be Affiliate Table. It's the best all-in-one affiliate toolkit, but you're able to get really stunning looking pictures and images and buttons and making everything available so that you can have your people click on it and then go to your affiliate links. You know, most likely if you're going to like an Amazon or anywhere else, it's a good alternative to places like AAWP. That's the one I switched from. I don't even use AAWP anymore because Affiliate Table has taken it all over for me. But definitely Affiliate Table will be my number one place to go. Next one is another favorite of mine, and that's Neuron Writer. So this is an AI writing tool that allows you to what the tool does is it looks at the first 10 things that are on Google for a particular keyword that you might search for. It reads those articles, tries to figure out what words are showing up most often in those articles, and then lets you know what you need to include in your article, because those things wouldn't be ranking on the first page of Google if they weren't doing something right. So making sure that you cover all of the topics that Google would like you to cover and satisfy that search intent is really helpful, and Neuron Writer will help you do that. This is an alternative to like a phrase or a surfer SEO or a market tool that you can use to to optimize your content on your website. It's very robust. It actually does take care of a lot of the things that you would need in order to make sure that your content is as optimized as possible. Here's a little close-up of one, so I can zoom in a tad. So this is the content that you would be writing. Then you can look at the other articles that are ranking for it as well. You get a content score as well. You get all of the words that you need to include. When it's in green, that means you need to include it in your article. If it's in anything else other than green, then that means you either didn't include it. Maybe if it's red, you've done it too much, and now you need to kind of scale back so that you don't over optimize. It's an amazing tool. Plus, it's a lifetime deal. You can't really do better for lifetime deals. You pay for it once, and then it is yours. So definitely Neuron Writer will be the second one that I definitely would recommend. Next one is Squirrely SEO. This is a cool SEO plugin that you can use to, again, further optimize your content within WordPress. So you actually install this tool, and within WordPress, it'll give you some recommendations for things that you need to include in the article. There's even search volume, so it can kind of be a replacement for, if you're using an Ahrefs or a SEMrush or something like that. It has search volumes within it to at least let you know what topics and content you need to include in your article to give it its best chance at ranking. I have tried Squirrely SEO, not the hugest fan of it, but I can definitely see the value in it if you're a blogger trying to streamline your content creation. I have other tools that does something very similar, so don't necessarily need it myself, but I do see the value in it and recommend that you get it as well. Next up is Brainwork. So this is one of these SEO AI writing tools. Again, they really specialize in writing long form content. So you can literally press a couple of buttons and it will create a nice long article for you. Like with any AI tool, you want to be careful of just copying and pasting whatever you get out of these tools. Make sure that you go into it and do your edits to make it sound a little more normal. It'll go off the reservation sometimes, but Brainwork's probably the one of the better ones that are out there. You can integrate it with things like SEMrush, Unsplash, WordPress, and even Copyscape. It's a good alternative to a Jasper. Jasper is probably the best one that's out there right now in terms of AI writing tools, but Jasper is probably going to be, pretty expensive, but you can do this one time. So for Brainwork, I think the pricing here, $79 one time for 40,000 AI generated words per month. That's a decent amount of words, that you can create. You get 100,000 with paying a one-time $159, or you can get up to 200,000 AI generated words if you pay their tier 3 plan. The number one, the 40,000 one for $79, probably going to be the best bet for most people. But the license tier 2 will give you a nice little breathing room. You can add additional users as well. So if you have writers, you can have them have their own logins so they can come in and use the service as well as they are writing your content. You can find images for stuff and really construct your entire article within Brainwork and then easily have it integrated within WordPress, where you just press a couple of buttons and boom, it's there. So Brainwork is another AI writing tool that I definitely would recommend. Next up is another favorite of mine. This one is, it's probably one of my favorite ones, and that's Deposit Photos. So stock imagery is something that, when you are creating content and you don't want to take pictures or you can't take pictures, sometimes getting these very nice stock images that are legitimate, meaning they're unique because you do have to pay for them, rather than getting them from a lot of these free tools out there like Pexels or Unsplash or Mork Files or something like that, where since they're free, pretty much everybody uses it, but you do get 195 million royalty-free photos and vector images. And with this code right here, you get 100 of them for $39. So that comes down to around 39 cents per word. Now, when this first popped up on AppSumo a while ago, I signed up for like the 400 or 500 one because it'll take a while to run through that many, but it's kind of time to re-up for a few of them. So I'm going to be buying a couple of more of these very soon. But this is probably one of the best deals that are out there, just in terms of being able to find photos faster. After you write an article, sometimes it can be a little annoying trying to find good royalty-free images that you don't have to worry it's going to come back later and say, hey, you used my picture in a post, now you owe me money, or something strange like that. But it's probably one of the better deals that are out there. So definitely check out Deposit Photos. Next up is another favorite of mine, and that's Hippo Video. So if you're using like a Loom or Vimeo or any of these video hosting softwares, those can get kind of pricey as well. I think Vimeo, I used to spend $200 or $300 a year just for them. I turned them off because now I am using Hippo Video. So I did sign up for their biggest tier, I believe. It's $199, so that I can get like custom domains, people tabs, personalized thumbnails, terabyte of bandwidth, 250 gigs of storage, and unlimited HD recordings. So it really does take care of quite a bit, and you don't need any of those other services. But I definitely would recommend Hippo Video. They have nice little plugins, like this one right here. Actually, you can click here, I can press a button, and then within seconds I'm recording a video. It's really helpful for like Loom replacement, and you can just send the people a link. They can look at the video that you just created. They can even record videos back to you and send them back to you as well. So it's a great deal in my opinion. It's a plugin that I probably use at least once or twice a day, like for sure, when trying to create videos. So it really does make the whole process a lot easier. You can also include your entire funnel within Hippo Video as well. You can put calls to actions within the videos themselves, so that when people are watching the videos, they can know where to click to go buy a product of yours or something. Super helpful, super awesome. Definitely do recommend it. Next up is Chopcast. So Chopcast is trying to be like a Descript a little bit, but they are in the very early fledgling stages of it for sure. So it's one of those tools that I did invest in, and I'm going to give them a legitimate try. because they have a lot of promises of what they're going to be doing and improving with the tool. But essentially what it is that you can upload, your video to Chopcast, and then the AI, or the artificial intelligence there, is going to listen to your not to your article, but to your video, and then suggest sound bites that you can take out and use it for other types of social media. This is very useful and helpful for me for when I'm creating content. I have these videos that are maybe 10-15 minutes long. I can upload it into Chopcast. It'll read the video. It'll take out a few of the segments that they think is going to be a good 30 to 60 second video. I can crop it so that it'll be a vertical video, so I can put it on places like TikTok or Instagram Reels or even YouTube Shorts. It's a pretty cool tool. It's definitely rough around the edges right now, but if you do sign up for it, they are very responsive in their customer support. So if you have any questions or comments or concerns, literally they answer back within a few minutes if you have any issues with them. But again, they are very, very early in this. This is a very, they just getting started. So it's a little buggy and it can get a little annoying dealing with it. But this is one of those deals to where if you were to get on it early, you're going to have a top-notch service that's going to continue to increase in value and saving money along the way. So I definitely would at least recommend Chopcast. Again, worst case scenario, you can try for 60 days, and if you hate it, you can return it and get your money back. Next service that we have here is Email Writer. So Email Writer is a great way for you to come up with well-written copyright emails that you can put in automatic subscriptions. When someone subscribes to your email list, it automatically sends them this stuff. It's a really plug-and-play type service. So you can put in what you're promoting, the benefits of your promoting, the drawbacks of it as well, and then you just press one button and it shows up in an email, right? And then that email you can then paste into your email autoresponder so that it automatically sends the email. It works out really, really well. There's a couple of emails that I've copied just using the copywriting tools that they have within Email Writer, and people will come out the other end as buyers. These emails do work, and I do definitely recommend it. You can tell 114 reviews, almost 5 full tacos. It's a great deal. Definitely would recommend it. In terms of pricing for this one, $59 for the bottom tier, $118 for the double, and then $177 for the multiple. This has recently returned to AppSumo. It was a little cheaper last time it was here. So, the fact that they're coming back and the price is higher means that they are a little more confident in the service that they provide. And I can definitely vouch for them because I use this products personally myself. So Email Writer, definitely would recommend it if you're looking for a fast way to come up with emails to put in your autoresponder. Next up is another favorite of mine, and that's Word Hero. This is probably the best AI writing tool that you can use that's not called Jasper. It has pretty much everything that you really need. Oh, it looks like we found the golden taco right here. So I guess I'm going to take this one and use it later. But regardless, it's a copywriter. You have all of the different tools and templates that is very similar to Jasper. But again, it's one-time $89. If you want to use their long-form content editor that's within their tool, I believe it's another $89. So you're looking at about $170 something just to use the tool to the fullest, and you never have to pay for it again. Where I believe Jasper is around $100 a month just for 50,000 words. So it does get kind of pricey when you're using these AI tools. I always question as to why they need to be that pricey, but hey, it is what it is. But again, Word Hero is probably one of the better ones out there that's not called Jasper. I definitely would recommend it. It's just such a cheap deal to get. Next up is peppertype.ai. This is probably another one of the greatest things that's ever really been on AppSumo because it just took off like wildfire. Very similar to a Word Hero or a Jasper, but just a little bit better in my opinion because you can also write content with it as well. And it's again a one-time deal. You can see here 1,078 reviews, and it's pretty much 5 tacos. It's a great service. I definitely do recommend peppertype.ai. It just covers so much in terms of creating your content. What they have here for the license tier, $99 for their bottom tier for 50,000 words, $249 for 100, and plus you get the SEO support, and then $399. I definitely recommend at least getting the tier 2 so that you can get that SEO support. It's going to be super helpful when it comes to your H1 to H2s, knowing how to put that together. Collaboration and sharing. So if you have writers and you have the write more button, and that's that little button that you think about that's in Jasper. Sometimes you press a button and it just keeps writing. PepperType has that as well. So I would definitely recommend PepperType. It's not going anywhere. This is an AppSumo Plus deal, so you will need to have AppSumo Plus in order to get this. But I think AppSumo Plus is like one time $99 a year, and you will even get a discount on it as well just for signing up. So definitely do recommend PepperType.ai. And then next up is Optinley. So Optinley is kind of similar to a ConvertBox. It has pop-ups that show up on websites so that you can capture email addresses, so that you can put different types of pop-ups to maybe affiliate offers that you might have, just exit intent pop-ups. You can get pretty creative with this to try to increase the revenue or the emails that are coming from your WordPress site. You can see here it has integrations with all of the major autoresponders that are out there, Aweber, Constant Contact, HubSpot. The one that I was using was ActiveCampaign. They can connect with ActiveCampaign just fine. And they have really cool templates that you can use that really look, I'm not going to say they look amazing, but they're good enough to get the job done. One cool thing that I do like about Optinley is if you have an idea for a pop-up and they don't have the template for it, you can send them an email, talk to their customer service. And for me, within about a week, it was up and they had my suggestion and it was there. So outside of me having to create it myself, I just wanted to have, I think it was a timer. And I noticed that the ones that were on there didn't have a good timer for the way that I was trying to make the timer look. And being able to just tell them to do it, and within a week I had the timer up and running on my website, it really was cool and it really did help. And, anytime you get in early on these AppSumo deals, it really does help to give as much feedback as you can so that they can make it a better product. And that's really the best part about it. So those are going to be the best options that are out there for the Black Friday deals for AppSumo. Again, I'll put a link down in the description for all of the ones that we talked about today. This does end on November 29th, 2022. So if you're watching this before, then be sure to at least get $150 worth of stuff so that you can also get that 10% discount. But other than that, have a good day.